Protest that's happening in Greece. Now, we learned that hundreds of protesters flooded the streets of cities across Greece as a part of a general strike marking second anniversary of devastating train crash in the northern Greece that has become a symbol of institutional failure. Now, the mass mobilization led by relatives of the 57 people killed has been fueled by public resentment against the conservative government's perceived inaction. Critics say that the politicians should be held accountable for failures that led up to the crash, but so far only rail officials have charged with any crimes. The February 28, 2023 disaster in Tempi, where a passenger train collided head-on with an oncoming freight train, was Greece's worst railway accident. The fiery crash also left dozens injured and exposed the deficiency in the country's transportation infrastructure. Now, there are huge protests in Athens in Greece, where hundreds of protesters have flooded the streets of the cities across Greece. Now, this is as a part of general strike marking the second anniversary of the devastating train crash in the northern Greece that has become a symbol of institutional failure. The mass mobilization led by relatives of the 57 people killed. Arth is joining me live from the newsroom on that. Arth, now the train crash that happened, it's the second anniversary. People are protesting. It's the family of the 57 killed individuals who are protesting. Why is this called an institutional failure?
Well, Tanisha, not only the families of the 57 people who were killed on February 28, 2023, but many trade unions are also leading this protest. And we saw the slogan saying, "You count profits and we count lives." So clearly on the ground, we can see a very, very strong sentiment against the Mitsotakis government, against the Greek government. And the Prime Minister of Greece had already sounded an alarm. He said that we must prepare for any kind of violence that might unfold today, which is on the second anniversary of the country's deadliest ever train strike, in which 57 people, including various university students, were killed. And now what we are seeing is, on full frame on your screens, viewers, we are seeing complete mayhem, complete havoc all across Greece. Public services have been halted. This particular protest has completely paralyzed the nation, as railway services are now no longer available, public transportation is no longer available, and many essential services have been suspended. That's what we are picking up on, Tanisha, as of now, and we can see a complete mayhem on the streets of Greece. Protesters throwing molotovs and storming the parliament building, breaking barricades. That is what we are picking up on, Tanisha. Back to the studio for now.
Right, thank you very much for getting us those details. Huge protests that are happening in Greece. Arth sharing all the details from the newsroom. Arth, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast. Moving on.